All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we are going to be in the 147-pound division, where we have now found out Terence Crawford's next opponent, and it is going to be a golden boy fight. Man, you can't make this stuff up. Alexis Rocha is the next guy, and more news will be coming from boxing scene. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, it's your boy Fanon. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be in the 147-pound division, where Terence Bud Crawford's next opponent is now known. And let me tell you, it is what we thought it was going to be, and it ain't the best in the world. However, more details are coming out about what we can expect of him even past that fight. Now, before I get into that, though, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please accept my invitation to hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon so you can be notified of when we release more videos. Also, if you are a longtime subscriber and supporter of the channel, thank you so much for your continued support. It really does mean a lot. Thank you for your support and super thanks, and in the live streams that we do every day of the week, pretty much. So according to reports, the WBC has now formally ordered Terence Crawford versus Alexis Rocha welterweight title fight. And according to Boxing Scene, they have learned that the two sides have already began talks for the fight, as well as a possibility for a multi-fight agreement between Terence Crawford and Golden Boy Promotions. So much for being your own boss, and so much for ever getting a good fight that we actually want to see out of Terence Crawford, at least for the short term. And it looks like he is going to be fighting on DAZN. Now, let's get into this, man. Not but a few weeks ago, there was pictures of Oscar De La Hoya and Bernard Hopkins and Terence Crawford all talking. And after that picture was taken, Oscar De La Hoya said that they are contemplating making a fight, having him fight with Golden Boy Promotions, and signing him to a multi-fight deal that would include Alex Rocha, then Virgil Ortiz, and then after that, hopefully Errol Spence Jr., right? Now, what happens maybe 2 weeks later? The WBO formally orders the fight. Now, here's the funny thing. I don't think that order was due yet. I'm pretty sure that when you are a super champion, you have 18 months before they order another mandatory. His fight, last fight, mandatory fight, was Sean Porter in November of 2021. That 12 months would be December of last year, and it is right now February. So let's count 12 plus 3. 12 plus 3 is 15 months. We're now going on 16 months. That's actually ordering the mandatory fight for Terence Crawford 2 months early. And according to my understanding, they have 20 days to come up with a deal to have the fight. So 20 days from now, that's still going to be in the 16-month range, 2 full months earlier than Terence Crawford was ordered to make the fight. Should be ordered to have a mandatory fight. See, this is why I was hoping so much that the IBF did not give Jaron Ennis a IBF, have him fight for that interim title, and Jaron Ennis could have stayed with the WBO rankings and got that fight with Terence Crawford. But what do you think the chances are that the WBO would have actually ordered it? So pretty much my take on it is this is either a way to force Terence Crawford to sign with Golden Boy by pushing this mandatory on him earlier than he had expected, right? And actually saying, look, man, if you don't fight this guy, we're going to strip you. And Golden Boy facilitated it when they were already negotiating with him. Some people could say this is just a cover for the WBO to make it look, give an excuse for Terence Crawford to fight somebody. Nobody want to see him fight, considering all the pressure that is upon him for not fighting Errol Spence Jr. But whatever the case is, we're guaranteed not to have another situation where we're not going to have a good fight with Terence Crawford. Also, out the window goes all this conversation about Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford fighting in June. Okay, because how can that be if he gets ordered, if he has a fight ordered to take place with Alexis Rocha, right? How in the world can that take place? So this is killing a lot of birds with this one stone. Number one, we're not getting no Errol Spence Jr. fight. It ain't happening in June. Number two, Terence Crawford is going to go over there to Golden Boy, and he's no longer going to be fighting on BLK Prime. So basically what he did was use BLK Prime for a one-fight easy paycheck against a fighter nobody wanted to see him fight. Now he's skipping over there to go re-sign on a multiple fight deal with Oscar De La Hoya. Now, you please explain to me of course, he is not signed yet with Oscar De La Hoya, but if he signs with Oscar De La Hoya, what does that say about his distrust for Al Haymon? It makes no sense, because Oscar De La Hoya is somebody that literally got sued by Canelo Alvarez to get out of his contract because he said that Oscar De La Hoya was making money, was not giving him his full purse based off the deal that Oscar De La Hoya had struck with DAZN. However, I guess as long as this is not on pay-per-view, it'll make it my DAZN subscription, something I may be more interested in paying for. However, let's talk about this as well. If this fight takes place on DAZN, man, we ain't never gonna get an Errol Spence Jr. Terence Crawford fight, because Errol Spence Jr. Terence Crawford has just now taken his brand, or light, rather, is what I was looking for. The light, and hit it underneath another bushel. First, BLK Prime fight that nobody's gonna watch, and a second one with DAZN that, because they don't have that many subscribers, not a lot of people are gonna watch. So it's just, man, it's wild, man. It's wild. This is not a good look. This is not a good look, man. It's not a good look. The only out of it is that people are gonna say, well, he has no choice. He was ordered by the by the WBO. But he's ordered by the WBO 3 months early, 2 months early, to take a fight that we knew he was already in negotiations with for having, because Oscar De La Hoya already said that was the case. Man. I'm looking forward to this Errol Spence Keith Thurman fight. You talk about fighters killing, man. Terence Crawford didn't want this fight. Terence Crawford could have fought over there with the PBC, got another fight with a couple, got fights with the PBC, and we could have ultimately wound up with the Errol Spence Terence Crawford fight. But anyway, it is what it is, man. People do what they want to do. Let's just hope we get some good fights coming out of this. Maybe the Terence Crawford Virgil Ortiz fight in a little while. But anyway, it is what it is. You let me know what you think in the comments section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.